Hello, I'm here to discuss what it's like to be a student athlete with Teesside University and the Teesside Lions. I'm here with student athletes Temi, Olusesi, AJ Harris and Benas Maldutis. Thanks so much for coming in today. First question is, how do you think being a student athlete has improved yourselves as basketballers?
I think being a student athlete is great because number one, you also get to prioritize your studies, but you also get to play your sport on the side. And the university and the Lions do a good job of providing sessions that can fit around whatever speed it was.
AJ, what do you think?
Yeah, the sessions are great. Great coaches, great support system that really helps to boost you as a player, and your uni life is just a lot better because of it.
Benas, what are your thoughts?
So obviously, I would like to play basketball as much as possible, and that's keeping me able to make me refresh my mind away from the uni stuff, away from all the lectures, the stuff we have got to do at the uni. So getting away, playing basketball, that's obviously helped me refresh my mind and make sure I'm on top of my work at all times.
I think beyond sort of the just the games you play with the university team, you can get many, because there's many different Teesside Lions like teams. I think how, for example, playing in the East Durham League, I think how sort of does those sort of volume of games sort of trying out what you try in training and then bring them into the match days, how do you think that improves you as basketballers?
I think it improves us because it just lets us get more in-game experience, allowing us to try new things, gel better as teammates as well.
Yeah, AJ, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I'd say the number of games I get is a big bonus. Playing against lots of different people, different coaches, learning from different people, it just helps develop you as a player. You don't learn the same things being limited by playing in only one league or just playing against a certain level of guys that are either way better or like way worse. You get a good mix of both.
Obviously, the high volume of games that we play in the season, was it close to 60, I would say. Obviously, playing that amount of games builds us as a team, like building that team chemistry. And as AJ said, we have the teams that are quite high, so giving us challenges, and then teams where we play quite low against them. That's able to give us an understanding of what we need to develop as a team, what can we work on in those games. Just being able to play loads of games has given us loads of opportunities to work on ourselves and build us a better team.
I think focusing on like the student part of being a student athlete, do you feel like with Teesside University you've had a high quality level of education?
Yeah, I do. I think the university do a great job of providing good education for each individual course. In addition to that, I think the Teesside Lions community and James also do a good job of providing opportunities for us to try something. For example, like he had me doing some coaching, which was good for my course in my first year, so I thought that was great as well.
And what specific course are you doing at Teesside University?
Sport and exercise science.
Great. I think AJ, what were your thoughts?
The education here is great. It's one of the reasons I chose Teesside University, but the course itself is really good for me. It's one of the best in Europe, and it really attracted me a lot and got me to come up here to not only join Teesside University, but also Teesside Lions, where like Temi said, I got to learn things about like reffing and just other parts of basketball as well I didn't know before.
Yeah, and what course are you doing?
2D animation.
Great. I think Benas, what are your thoughts on the education?
So I decided to come over to Teesside and do sports therapy. As disabled, I wanted to do something sports related, and obviously the Lions have a good history of being a well successful club, and bringing all my knowledge that I've learned from my sports therapy lessons is able to help me build as a person, but also as a player. So I know any injuries that I've got, I know how to work him, rehab it, and that's able to develop me as a player as well. So I've had a couple injuries this year, and using my knowledge and the people that we have around the uni, able to get me back onto the court back in and around a week. So I'm grateful for that.
I think when did you first hear about being a student athlete with the Teesside Lions and with Teesside University?
Probably my first year. I think James mentioned it to me. He had me come along for a couple of sessions, and then obviously after that I fully committed into it.
I think AJ, when did you first hear about it?
Yeah, I'd have to say around my first or last year of sixth form, I saw Teesside Lions had a good basketball team. I did more research in the area. I saw the university also had a good course for me, and it just seemed like a great fit. So, yeah.
Agree. Benas?
So I played against the Teesside Lions last year. And the head coach was Lithuanian. So I was able to build that connection with him, and obviously from that connection I was able to understand my development of around the club, the university, what they have, the connections together, and that's what kind of brought me in, to be honest.
I think, would you say sort of both your course you're doing is flexible to help you be an athlete, and then the athlete side's flexible enough to be able to do your course successfully?
Yeah, I would say so. I think the university do a good job of scheduling the courses that way, especially on Bucks games days. On Wednesdays, there's not usually a lot in a student schedule, which allows them to go and play in the Bucks competitions. But in addition to that, I think in general it's pretty well scheduled for the Durham League games as well, and the National League games.
What your thoughts, AJ?
Yeah, I'd have to agree. The schedule of games and things like that don't get too much in the way of studies. And even when they do, the Teesside University has personal tutors and teachers to help me catch up on my work whenever I need it.
Yeah, as Temi said, on Wednesdays we have the Bucks games, and the university normally tend that let us have that kind of a free day for the uni games, and as the Lions, they like to schedule all the games after midday. So, yeah, good relationship between the uni and the Lions, keeping us, making sure that we're on top of our work and obviously being able to still play.
Yeah. And there's a question more for AJ and Benas, but with the Teesside Lions first team, they usually attract hundreds of fans. I think, what's it like playing in front of that type of atmosphere?
I'd say it's really amazing, man. Before this, I didn't really play in front of a big crowd, but when you experience it, it's really something new. Having a bunch of fans that are there to support you and just like really push you to play your best helps a lot.
Yeah, so the Lions have a big crowd, a big number of fans that we get to the games. We get around 150 to 200 people at the fans, and playing in front of them, showing what I'm able to do in front of them, giving them a good experience, giving me a good experience just from them being there, cheering me on. That's able me to obviously just enjoy the game that I love. So yeah, I'm grateful for that.
I think with being in like a team setting with basketball, do you feel like it's allowed you to sort of like build friendships with people and build support networks?
Yeah, I would say so. I think especially this year, the team chemistry and team bonding is something that has been on a high. I think even after some of us going to graduate, I'll probably like still keep in contact with them as well. So it's been pretty good.
Your thoughts, AJ?
Yeah, playing sports in general is just a great way to meet new people, but I think especially here, this first year I've had with Teesside, both Lions and the university, I've gotten to meet so many new people that I'm going to have great long-lasting bonds with, so yeah.
So yeah, since basketball is quite a small sport in the UK, it's quite a small population, and I've played around the country, and obviously I've not met some of these guys at the Lions, so building that relationship with them, you know, I hopefully would cross paths against them with them later on as well, just, you know, as teammates or as friends, and later on hopefully we'll see how life works.
You all play for the Teesside University Bucks side, and this season they went on to win the title. I think, how did that sort of achievement, was that like for you?
I think it was pretty big for us as a university and as a club, just because some of the previous seasons we weren't doing as well, or we weren't projected to do as well. But thankfully this season we're able to put all of our talent together and able to finish at the top of the table.
Yeah, we had a really great group this year, and we all trained really hard and had to push for that good finish. Yeah, it was good to have a good number of wins as a team together, but yeah.
So as all of us have said, we've built a chemistry together, winning a championship, not a championship, but the league title. That couldn't have been done by just one player. It was all of us as a team, so I have to give credit to everyone on the team. Being able to win, especially as me as a first year, being named obviously the conference champions, so that's quite a good accomplishment to have.
I think for student athletes moving into the area, I think, what do you think are the best sites that Teesside University, or not, the Teesside area have to offer?
I think for newcomers, the Cleveland Center is probably one of the essential spots, as it's like closer to campus and you can get like all of your essentials there.
AJ, what are your thoughts?
I'd say a great spot for new students is probably Teesside Park. It's got a lot of good food places. I love going there every now and then to treat myself, and good social atmosphere.
Away from the shopping stuff, we've got Redcar. We've got quite a nice beach, quite close by, probably about a 15 to 20 minute train journey. Quite affordable as well. And then obviously a little bit lower down from Teesside, we've got a little bit of a national park where you can just go and explore, climb hills, you know, a little bit more of an outdoor adventure type of stuff. So.
Have you been up to Redcar? Or?
Oh yeah, I've been a couple times to the Redcar.
You can't have too many lemon tops being a student athlete. But yeah, you can,
So yeah, sometimes in my free time, I've been out to Redcar and hopefully try my luck for fishing. I quite like fishing, so obviously being able to go to a beach and try my luck was quite good for me. I quite enjoyed that. So,
if for sort of sixth form in college, like basketballers that are in sort of a similar position that you were just a year or 2 years ago, I think what would you say to sort of encourage them to follow in your footsteps?
I think Teesside University and then the Lions partnership, they offer like really high level training and then opportunities as well for players to come and succeed. I feel like the more you put into it, the more you get out. So it's a pretty great opportunity for them.
Yeah, I'd say the overall student and player experience is just very different, and it's something you really just got to take advantage of when you get here. Having basically 24/7 access to like courts, gyms, whenever you need it, practice sessions with coaches, it's just really great.
yeah, following on from what they said, just having that opportunity, just having the court 24/7, going to the gym 24/7. So I've got a personal gym instructor that works with me one-on-one, so I'm trying to go to use him as many times as possible, you know, develop myself as a player, as a person, and yeah, just obviously like to see other people come and use it as well.
Thank you guys for your time, and best of luck in your future as student athletes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you for watching.